now. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the introduction. Hi everybody, I'm Simon Perriman, President and founder of Fanwide.
Like watching your favorite team, people fan around, traveling. Like watching your favorite team.
Sorry, our animation is not working. Apologies for that. So anyway, Fanwide is a social network and data platform for sports fans. Our goal is to connect out-to-market sports fans, bring them together through a social network. And what we've done is we've developed what we believe is the world's largest network of fan clubs. We've got about 12,000 active groups in our network, regularly meeting at about 10,000 different locations. We've promoted about 500,000 events over the past 18 months. And we're also tracking people where they're going, what they're watching on TV. Now, our whole goal is to identify the most passionate fans of every team in every city. Now, these are the fans that spend the most money by following the team, traveling to the games, buying merchandise, interacting with athletes, both pro and former. And so we try to target these fans. Now, we work with all of these people by bringing them together through in-person events, usually around watching the game for their favorite team. We offer them incentives from the bar, from different corporate sponsors, to provide data back to us. Essentially, we're trying to build a virtual stadium that gives them that same game-day experience that they would get if they happen to live near their home team. Now, I wanted to introduce our leadership team first. We have one of our biggest strengths here. Myself, I'm a technical founder. I went to Duke as an undergrad, majored in computer science, economics, digital media studies, and then I worked at Microsoft for 8 years. I've run several startups. I've raised over $8 million with my previous startup, and I have dozens of patents, so very active in the technology community. Jeff Savas is one of our co-founders. He went to Duke with me. He's a licensed attorney. He handles our operations. TJ Goldsman is our VP of Engineering, former Microsoft employee. He's also run engineering teams at Google, Amazon, Oracle. He's got a master's in computer science. He's got his MBA from Duke. Dr. Phil Garland, he's a Stanford PhD in data science. He's one of the first guys at SurveyMonkey, helping turn a startup into a $1 billion company by analyzing his data. A great guy, passionate sports fan. He's got multiple master's degrees, and of course his PhD in statistical science. And then Joel Lewis, who's our director of product. He helps us manage run our engineering team and our design team. And he's a former World Cup basketball player. We also have a strong advisory board with a lot of focus around sports marketing and management, but one of the areas that we're looking to grow with, in particular find connections with, is with other influencers within the sporting world. Now, Fanwide supports about 1,200 different teams on our platform today. This includes all the major pro sports in the US, Division I college football and basketball, international soccer, and then a lot of other individual and team sports, including esports. Now, our platform is built on a cloud technology, which means it's very easy to scale it up and to expand. And so for us to add any other league, team, division, we can literally do it overnight. Now, we're targeting out-of-market sports fans. Now, if you're a Seahawks fan living in Seattle, you can go to pretty much any bar and see the game. We're more interested in identifying and engaging the fans from those other 31 teams around the country. So we divide our customers up between the pro teams and the universities. We work with them, kind of separate customer groups. But we think the total addressable market size is tens of millions of people just here in the US when you consider the work transplants, students, military, immigrants, and then people that are traveling for business or leisure. Now, I personally fit into a lot of those categories. My father was in the Army. I'm an immigrant. I moved to Seattle for work. I moved across state for school, and I'm constantly traveling for business or leisure. And so for me, I always wanted this app to help me go and find a safe community wherever I was living or traveling. Now, on the customer side of the business, everything is free. We make our money from the B2B side by providing this network with which different organizations can engage these top fans. Currently, we're working with professional teams, bars and restaurants, different brands, event listing sites, and broadcasters. But through our network, we want to roll out different affiliate programs and engage in athletes directly, giving them an opportunity to interact with their fans and monetize from that. Along with stadiums selling tickets, retailers, travel companies, and also TV package providers for sports. So the first iteration of our technology was was helping people find where they could go to watch the game. You use our free app, tell us what your favorite team is, and we show you where that closest fan club or watch party is for any team in any city. And we make some of our money from the bars and the restaurants. We also make money from local event sites that pay us to go and publish our events so that more people can show up. We don't really care whether the events are promoted, we just want people to show up and build this community. The next iteration of our business was actually developing these new fan clubs and these new communities. So anywhere where there's a collection of fans and there's no organized meetup, we go and develop that community. We match them with a bar or a restaurant to find a home for them. And we integrate this with Facebook, Meetup.com, and Twitter, so we don't view those social networks as a competitor, we view them as a lead generation source. We let our fans create new events. Bars and restaurants pay us to bring them new customers. Now with the bars and restaurants as paying customers, we actually allow them to bid against each other to set their own price for how much they will pay for a fan club. One of our technologies is an automated auction system. Think of it like eBay for events. As soon as we have fans within a geographic area, we automatically email all those bars and restaurants saying there's a new fan club looking for a host. They bid against each other, we collect the money from that winning host, and we direct all of the fans to that new bar. So this is what's allowed us to reach such high scale with such a small team. So do you have a question, please?
So you say you guys are work with major teams. Does this include historical black colleges and universities as well?
So the question is, we work with different teams. Does this include historical black colleges and universities? If they're in Division I school.
For eSports Business Accelerator comes in. Join us in 2018, Los Angeles, Washington, D.C., Portland, Oregon, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota, and more. eSportsInstruction.com.